From the wrestling ring to the silver screen, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has become a global icon. But his journey wasn't just a series of victories, it's a story of resilience, reinvention, and relentless ambition. It's a story that begins in a small town where he faced challenges that many would never overcome. This is the life of Dwayne Johnson, the man who turned every obstacle into an opportunity, and in doing so, reshaped the entertainment industry. His rise is nothing short of legendary. Born on May 2nd, 1972, in Hayward, California, Dwayne Douglas Johnson was destined for greatness. The son of a professional wrestler, Rocky Johnson, and a daughter of a Samoan chief, Ada Johnson, his bloodline was steeped in both athleticism and heritage. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. His father's wrestling career meant the family moved constantly. At times, they struggled financially, living in small apartments, moving from one place to the next, and experiencing firsthand the harsh realities of life. But these early challenges were the crucible where Dwayne's tenacity was forged. His family's love for him and the culture that surrounded him in Hawaii would stay with him forever, instilling in him a deep sense of pride and resilience. Growing up, Dwayne gravitated towards sports as a way to prove himself. A natural athlete, he excelled in football, and it was clear by his high school years that he had the drive and talent to make it big. Earning a full scholarship to the University of Miami, he played defensive tackle for the Miami Hurricanes, winning a national championship in 1991. But despite his success, fate had other plans. An injury in his senior year cost him a shot at the NFL, a moment that could have crushed many, but for Dwayne, it was just another challenge to overcome. Falling back on what he knew best, wrestling, Dwayne took his first steps into the ring in 1996. His father's legacy wasn't something he could ignore, but he needed to create his own. That's when he became Rocky Maivia, a clean-cut, smiling hero who initially didn't connect with the audience. But Dwayne understood the art of reinvention. By 1997, he transformed into The Rock, an electrifying persona who brought raw charisma, cockiness, and the iconic catchphrases that have become legendary. "Know your role and shut your mouth" became a rallying cry for fans. He quickly became one of the biggest stars in professional wrestling history, feuding with legends like Stone Cold Steve Austin and Triple H. Dwayne Johnson wasn't just a wrestler, he was a phenomenon. His rise was meteoric. He wasn't just performing for the audience, he was connecting with them, electrifying every match, every promo. His rivalries with WWE icons were some of the most watched and talked about moments in sports entertainment. And as his fame grew, so did his influence. By the late 1990s, he was no longer just a wrestler. He was an international superstar. His persona transcended the wrestling ring, with every one of his moves watched by millions. But for Dwayne, wrestling wasn't the final destination. It was just the first act. By 2001, Hollywood came knocking. Dwayne's first big acting role came in The Mummy Returns, and soon after in the spin-off, The Scorpion King. Critics and audiences were skeptical. Could a wrestler make it in Hollywood? Could The Rock transition from sports entertainment to legitimate actor? Dwayne didn't just take on this challenge, he thrived in it. His blend of charisma and athleticism made him a perfect fit for action roles. But Dwayne didn't want to just be the tough guy. He wanted to be versatile, and he proved it with roles in family films, comedies, and thrillers. By the time 2009 rolled around, he had fully embraced the Dwayne Johnson persona, leaving behind The Rock and establishing himself as a box office force. By the mid-2000s, Dwayne Johnson had truly solidified himself as one of Hollywood's most bankable stars. The Fast and Furious franchise brought him in as the tough-as-nails federal agent Luke Hobbs, and the movies soared to new heights. His character became a fan favorite, and Dwayne's presence gave the series an entirely new energy. But he didn't stop there. Films like Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, and Central Intelligence proved that he could juggle action, comedy, and family-friendly entertainment with ease. Dwayne was no longer just an action star. He was a force in every genre. But Dwayne's life isn't just about movies. He's built an empire. His business ventures span across multiple industries, from fitness and tequila to clothing and media. Through his production company, $7 Productions, Dwayne has created a platform for diverse voices and compelling stories. His passion for fitness led to the launch of his workout gear and apparel, while his involvement in the tequila brand Terramena brought a new level of authenticity and success. However, what sets him apart is his commitment to giving back. Dwayne's philanthropic work is extensive. He has donated millions of dollars to charities, youth programs, and disaster relief efforts. Through his Dwayne Johnson Rock Foundation, he's also supported at-risk youth, helping them find opportunities in sports, education, and beyond. Behind the larger-than-life image is a man who values family above all else. Dwayne is known for his close relationship with his family, particularly his mother, Atta. His bond with his daughters and his wife, Lauren, is something he frequently shares on social media, and it's clear how deeply rooted his values are. In interviews, Dwayne speaks often of the importance of gratitude and love, crediting his family as his source of strength. It's a side of him the public rarely sees, but it's at the core of everything he does. His story is one of reinvention, of working harder than anyone else, but also one of love, loyalty, and humility. And through it all, his struggles, his failures, his rise to superstardom, Dwayne Johnson has stayed true to one core belief. Success isn't about what you accomplish in life. It's about what you could inspire others to do. Whether it's overcoming obstacles in the ring, in front of the camera, or in the face of personal challenges, Dwayne has always believed that true success is measured by the impact you have on others. His journey has been one of persistence, and it continues to inspire millions to push through their own challenges. From the wrestling ring to the Hollywood elite, from a young boy with nothing but dreams to a man with everything, Dwayne Johnson's story is one of resilience, reinvention, and the unyielding pursuit of greatness. He's not just The Rock. He's a living, breathing example of what it means to never give up and always rise to the occasion. Success is not about being fearless. It's about being relentless,